Hmm. Just when y'all thought my virginity was gone, just when you thought that I might not be coming back, I came back. I came back with another one. Screw you, this is a series now. That's right. I'm turning this into a thing. That's right. My family stopped liking me. That's right. We could totally watch this in Spanish. But we won't. But we won't. Uh, this English version? Yeah, this is English version. Okay, so this is The Facts and Fictions of Minna Prett by Patricia McLachlan. I actually got a copyright claim for my last video, so apparently McDonald's still gives a flying fuck about those things. McDonald's, if you actually cared, you would have, made that readily available to the general public rather than locking that in the McDaniels vault. McDaniels, I want, I want to hear my story. By the way, if you're curious, I recorded Tyler the Creator over that.
Here's a book called The Facts and Fictions of Minna Prett by Patricia McLachlan. Here are the facts about Minna. 11 years old. Her mother writes children's books. Her father is a psychologist who sings along to opera records. Her younger brother, Gru, sings newspaper headlines. Their house is always a mess because nobody is very interested in cleaning up. Minna goes to school and plays in a string quartet and is in love with a boy named Lucas. Those are the facts. They are real. They're the kinds of things you can check on. Facts are dependable and manageable. Facts are there when you need them, and they don't change from one day to the next. But what about things that aren't real, that you can't just check up on? These are fictions. The stories that Minna's mother writes are fictions. But if you think about it, so are wishes, hopes, and dreams. There are so many hopes and wishes that Minna wants to turn into facts, but that's not so easy to do. For example, at school, Minna plays in a string quartet. That's a group of 4 people who play classical music together. Each player plays one stringed instrument. Do you know the instruments in a string quartet? First, there are 2 violins. The third instrument is a viola. A viola is like a violin, but it's larger and has a lower tone. The last instrument is the cello. A cello looks like a very large violin, so large that the player stands it upright on the floor to play it. The cello reaches the very low notes. Together, the 2 violins, viola, and cello make beautiful music together. If you want to see what a cello looks like, look at the front cover of the book. The girl in the picture is Minna, holding the cello she plays in her string quartet. In the book, Minna practices hard to prepare for a string quartet competition. But what she really wishes is to play the cello in a very special way. Vibrato is a musical term for a particular way of playing a musical instrument. Playing the cello in an ordinary way produces a very nice sound. But the same notes played with a vibrato, a kind of quavering or vibrating tone, are very beautiful indeed. It's not easy to play with vibrato. Minna knows this. She's been trying to learn how for a long time. She wishes and wishes that she can play with vibrato in the competition. But Minna learns that there are some things you can't do even with hard work and hours of practice. Minna's vibrato, like many other things she wishes for, just has to happen by itself. Love is something else that just happens sometimes. Minna loves Lucas, the viola player in her quartet. But what will Lucas think of Minna's messy, unconventional mother and absent-minded father? Will her parents ever really listen to what's important to Minna? This is one area where it seems like Minna's wishes may never become friends. But as time goes on and the competition nears, things work out in surprising ways. And Minna figures out some important things about fact and fiction and truth. It's easy to see the truth in the orderly world of classical music and in the calm, quiet house of Lucas's family. But there's just as much important truth in fiction. That's one important thing that the facts and fictions of Minna Prett can teach you. That fact and fiction together make beautiful music too. Make sure you have the special bookmark that goes with this book. It can help you with some of the new words you may find as you read The Facts and Fictions of Minna Prett.
Anyways, so that was Shortest Tits. Second episode be like, anyways. So one thing I'm gonna have to comment on is I don't think that was actually the story of whatever the frick Minna Prett. I don't think that was her fictions and facts of Nina Pratt. Nina Mina crap. Uh, Honestly, I think that was just sort of a synopsis or something like that. But hey, if this is nostalgic to some of you, you're welcome, I guess. I don't know. If you guys don't subscribe, watch out, because I'm just my, good night.